Today is training number 271. Topic title for today is recruiting skeptics. If you have some people that have been taking a look at this, maybe for a while on the trading side or the business side, or maybe traveling and so forth, and you've been dealing with some skeptical people, go ahead and put a 111 inside the chat or the comments, depending on if you're on social media or Zoom, a 111 inside of that chat. I want to talk about that today. Let's go ahead and get right into this. And by the way, everything I show you today, I'm going to give you access to. You'll have access to these slides as well as the video. So again, recruiting skeptics. We've all dealt with them. Skeptics. I know over the years, I've had skeptical people that I dealt with. They were sitting on the fence. Maybe they thought that network marketing was a scam. They thought that trading was gambling and stuff like that. So I'm going to talk about that today, really how to overcome this and be able to enroll the type of people that you truly want to work with that are really going to make a difference. The first recommendation I have is this: do not try and convince, persuade, or hard close them. One of the things I talk about in this industry is like people will call it sales, but this is different than sales because a lot of times you make a sale and you just move on. This one is sponsorship. So you actually have an obligation to work with the people that you actually bring in. And so we don't need to convince people. We don't need to persuade people, and we don't have to hard close them, because the thing is if you pressure people into this, they're going to end up quitting anyway. Okay. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, one of the questions that I like to ask, like let's say they watched the video, attended a webinar, went to a live event. I say, is there anything holding you back from getting started with us? Now, a lot of this can happen on like a three-way call. I talked about that in another one of my trainings, the purpose and power of having a three-way Zoom call or something like that with someone who's in the upline that can answer the questions, that has credibility and stuff like that. But this question right here, is there anything holding you back from getting started with us? That's one of the questions I've asked over the years that I feel like has been powerful, because they might say, yeah, I don't know if I have enough time to do this. I don't know if I have enough confidence that I could really make money doing this, or maybe I don't believe in the industry or trading or whatever the case is. I do like to ask that question. That's a good one for you guys to ask. But here's another thing. And I think this is important that you can say it in a bold but a loving way. And that is this: look, I'm going to build this with or without you. I would love to do it with you. It's going to be big. And that could even be on the trading side. Okay. So the product side, I'm going to do this with or without you. But frankly, it'd be a lot more fun to do it together. Right. So that's another question or a statement that you can make that's helpful with the skeptics as well. And here's another thing too, is you stay postured, you stay in control. Don't act like that you're begging them. Don't act like that you even need them. Now, yes, you want to grow your volume, personal volume, group volume, and stuff like that. But remember, you stay postured. You always have to have the mindset that even if I'm a platinum 600, I have to have the mindset that I'm like a chairman 50, chairman 100 or beyond. You stay in control. It's more like that they need you more than you need them. So you stay postured. You act like that your business is already exploding, even if it's not. And that posture, that confidence is very, very important. Now, you may need to focus on the product. So for example, I focus on trading. I don't focus on the opportunity. The opportunity is more of an, oh, by the way, we do have an affiliate program here where you can build a residual income sharing our services or sharing our education. Now, it's optional. It's not something you have to do, but it will help give you more money, that if you want to have more money to trade with or pay your bills, you can do that. So don't waste your time. Sometimes you just got to move on. You know, with certain people, I'll talk to them once or twice, and if they don't hit me back and you've already done your follow-up, it's time to move on. And that's also how you stay in control and have the posture as well. You don't chase people down, right? That's something that a lot of people make the mistake of, is they're chasing back. They keep following, keep messaging, keep voice messaging and stuff like that. You do not need to do that. To argue with a person who has renounced the use of reason is like administering medicine to the dead. And I learned that from Thomas Paine. I've always thought that it was a great quote, that you don't need to argue. You don't need to convince or persuade people that the industry is legitimate. The industry is already legitimate. People have been doing network marketing for decades and decades and decades. Okay. The second thing is with trading. Trading has been done since time, you know, all sorts of different kinds of trading. So you don't have to legitimize, you don't have to convince people of that either. And frankly, I'm at the stage of life for myself where I do the absolute best I can to keep myself out of arguments. Now, even if you tell me 1 + 1 = 5, you're absolutely correct. That's fine. If you want to think that, you're correct. You're right. And the thing is what happens is it saves your energy. It saves your passion to talk to people who are actually open-minded. So one of the recommendations I would give to you guys is don't argue about this. In fact, if you have a person who's arguing with you about it, you'll probably never enroll that person. That's been my experience. In fact, some of the most skeptical people that have ever entered my business, they ended up quitting quickly anyway, because they lose one trade. They're like, see, I told you that trading doesn't work. I told you that trading was a scam. Or they go to build a business. It doesn't go as fast as they were hoping for. And so therefore they quit. They thought that they were going to be a millionaire the first month, whether it's on the business side of trading, and now they think that it's a scam. And the reality is that the people that I look for are people that are open. So they're open-minded and people that are hungry. So take that as a little bit of a jewel. You're looking for people. Remember, we're looking for people that are open to the opportunity. When I say the opportunity, I'm talking about trading as well. And people that are hungry, people that are sick and tired of what they're doing right now in their life. They don't enjoy what they do. That's the kind of person you want to look for as well. And the reason is because they're more hungry, more willing to put in the time because they are tired of going to their job or whatever it is that they do. They don't have a passion for it. That's the kind of person I'm looking for as well. A person who's willing to dedicate and simply put in that time. Okay. All right, guys, if you want access to this training, all you have to do is go to my Instagram. I'm going to give you access to the PDF slides. I'm also going to give you access to this recording. It's very simple training. Just go to Brandon Boyd Official. Let me know that you want to get the video and the PDF. I'm going to give every single person a copy of this because these are calls that I do on a weekly basis to teach you guys how to build your business the right way. I've had over 1 million customers, 3,000 personal enrollments. I can tell you, I've had to overcome every objection and rejection over the years. And I can tell you that what I'm teaching you, it still applies today. Whether you're building all through social media, I do trainings on that. The majority of all the enrollments that I've ever had have been through social media. I want to help you guys succeed. I want to help you build a sustainable business that you can continue to grow, that you can actually bring people in and have great retention. That's what we talk about on these calls. So guys, hope that you have a great Tuesday and we will see you on the next session. Thanks everyone.